Welcome back. Today we'll be reviewing one of the newest offerings from Acebeam, their Tac 2AA. Big thanks to Acebeam for providing this flashlight for review, and this flashlight is offering a slightly uncommon approach to a very common flashlight form factor we've seen. We have several of these dual fuel lights like this, but I believe this is currently the most powerful at the time of recording with an astounding 1600 lumen output on turbo with a throw of 181 meters. Included in this package was the light, lanyard, charging cable, and USB-C rechargeable battery, all for $29.99 as of the time of this recording. Though the list of pros doesn't in there, the Tac 2AA features a removable two-way pocket clip that I'm always a fan of. And even though the light weighs in at 106 grams with battery, this still can be used to turn this into a headlamp with a baseball cap, at least only in a pinch. I would recommend it. This light also has an upgrade option for less than $1 to include an orange and frosted white diffuser caps. These paired with the light give you the ability to tailstand and easily turn it into a softer, more broad source of light in the case of emergency, late night use, or if you're just trying to light your tent or something when you're camping at night. Though the tail cap is recessed, you do have to be rather precise to get it to tail stand for you. This could be incredibly useful in the event of a power outage, and with a full charge, you could get over 7 days on the 1.6 lumen moonlight mode. While on the topic, let's talk about some of the other specs, and during so I'll throw up the ANSI sheet because it's a dual fuel flashlight. You're going to have a million different options. Okay, I say a million. That's kind of a little hyperbolizing. The Acebeam Tac 2AA offers an IP68 ingress protection against dust and water, offering a 2-meter water rating and a 1.5-meter drop rating. The Tac 2AA also has a length of just shy of 2 inches, and it's 0.87 inches at its widest point. The output is a cool white 6500 Kelvin and comes in a black or green colorway as you see here. Acebeam also offers a blue variant, but this one comes with a luminous SFT25R emitter instead. That also has an advertised output of 6500 Kelvin. The SFT25R also has a slightly lower maximum lumen output on turbo at 1400, but it does increase the throw from 181 meters to 304 meters. Worth noting, the premium emitter will cost you an extra $10, at least that's what it is at the time of recording. However, none of the variants offer a high CRI LED, so if you're looking for that, that could be the deal breaker for you. As always, I'll include links in the description below to all these products mentioned. Now let's get into some of the uncommon bits that I spoke of on this flashlight earlier, and that's mainly its operation. If you were paying attention or you own this flashlight already or you've been looking at purchasing it, you might have noticed that not only does it have a tail switch, but it does have a side switch as well. And though this isn't the first flashlight to do that, they didn't interact with me in the way I kind of anticipated they would. I had to also read the instructions a couple of times because I wasn't fully understand what it was saying. But like any good nerd, I just started clicking buttons and wanted to see how it would respond. So here's the gist. The tail switch is basically the on-off for the light, and the side switch is more just an output level adjuster. The main part of the instructions that was confusing me is they mentioned this tactical mode versus daily mode, and if you have the light off, you could hold the side switch, and while doing so, press the tail switch, and you'll see the output change, and this will change it from default going to a high level when you press the tail switch to the default going to a 35 lumen low mode when you press the tail switch. And if I'm not mistaken, it goes all the way to turbo if you're in the tactical mode. So there's 1600 lumens, which you might not want that many. I myself switched it to daily mode. Once you have that understood, the light operation becomes pretty simple though. In essence, you could turn the light on with the tail switch and then it'll illuminate the side switch. And while that side switch is illuminated, you could jump between low, medium, and high just by holding down the side switch button. Also, while it's illuminated, you could double press the side switch for turbo, triple press it for strobe, and or if it's on, you could single press it and it'll go into standby, which you can confirm just by seeing that side switch light pulse brighter and dimmer. Finally, if you are in standby mode, you can hold the side switch to access the moonlight mode. And after all that said, now you too are a pro at using the flashlight. Congratulations. All that brings us back to the ultimate question of whether or not I would get the Acebeam Tac 2AA again. And beyond the lack of a high CRI option, I do like this light and a lot of the other lights in this space. They offer the ability for some incredibly high output on the provided lithium-ion cell. All the while, you could still operate them on a very readily available AA cell. The other thing, though, I would mention is if I was to do this again, I would opt for the SFT25R emitter. Beyond it having that almost double the throw, that blue color just looks phenomenal to me. Maybe it's different for your opinion, but all that said, thanks for watching. Carry on.